guys, it's Alyssa. I'm coming to you on Saturday morning as I am on my way to a Rummage sale. I said in my weekly sales video that I did not go to the big Rummage sale. I was thinking about going to in New Jersey because the weather just was not cooperating, and you know, I wasn't going to deal with it. I've got enough stuff to list right now that I'm not really hurting for inventory, so you know, maybe if I was a little more desperate I would have gone in the rain, but I decided not to. It is not, I don't think it's raining at the moment. It's very cold and damp out though. It was raining when I was walking the dog a little while ago, and you know, and actually I do need to run the wiper, so I guess there's like a little bit of a mist going on right now. I don't know. They say it's going to get sunny tomorrow, so let's hope. Let's keep our fingers crossed, because I've kind of had enough of this. You know, I like some variety to my weather, and this is it's just been non-stop rainy days for over a week, and I've had enough. But yeah, I'm going to a Rummage sale this morning. This one it's a church sale, like most of the sales I go to. I've gone several times before. It's not too far away, a little bit further than some of them, but not too far. A nice little drive to get there, and they usually have quite a few new things at this sale. I mean, you never know what to expect at a Rummage sale, but I know the last maybe 2 times I've gone, I definitely picked up quite a few things for Amazon. And you know, some at last Rummage sale video, I didn't pick up too many Amazon things when I was at the Rummage sale. I picked up mostly Etsy things or eBay things, but this sale, for whatever reason, you know, it's in maybe kind of an affluent area. They get a lot of donations of new items, but you know, I never know. I might wind up with a bunch of Etsy things. Who knows? And it is Saturday morning, which is generally garage sale, yard sale day. Although in this weather, really not a good day to have a yard sale, or if it's a garage sale, a true garage sale, I guess it wouldn't be that bad because it's indoors, but not really pleasant weather for it. I've said this before, I'm not a huge fan of the garage sales. I mean, it depends on where you live. Around here, houses are pretty, you know, spaced out, pretty far apart, so to get to, you know, where there's sales, you end up having to do a lot of driving on like sketchy roads. I mean, I've been like going to like a sale or something, and you know, next thing I know I'm on like a dirt road, or you know, I'm going over a, you know, covered bridge or something crazy like that. Seriously, this happens. I mean, multiple times I've gone to garage sales and had to go over covered bridges, different covered bridges, which is, you know, very nice and pretty and scenic and all, but you know, if you're kind of like in a hurry trying to get to a sale or whatever, you're spending a lot of time driving and not so much time shopping, and really have no idea what they're gonna have. I actually went out last Saturday. It wasn't raining yet. It rained later in the day on Saturday, but in the morning it was actually holding off the rain, and there was a community sale, like a neighborhood sale, I guess I should say. It had been advertised in the paper. That's where I saw it. In the paper they had like 4 addresses listed on this single road that was gonna have sales. So I was like, well, if there's 4, that's, you know, there's a better chance of finding something. That's the way I look at it, and they're all right there, and it was pretty close to me. It's like the next town over from me, so I thought that would be, you know, worth going to. So I trekked out there on Saturday morning. I went to, parked. I went to the one sale which had barely anything. It was like kid stuff, a lot not toys, clothes, and like, you know, used, not very exciting kids' toys, I guess. Nothing really that I wanted, junk, okay? And then there's another sale just sort of like diagonally across the street from that one. They also didn't have much. I did buy something there, but not to sell. It was actually something for my nephew. But, and so there's supposed to be 4 sales. There was actually only 3 going on. I guess someone changed their mind and didn't have a sale. There was apparently a 3rd sale going on somewhere else on the road. I drove to the end of the road, came back, have no idea where that sale was. Like, never saw it, never saw a sign, never saw cars, never saw anything that would indicate when the houses was having a yard sale. And I wasn't gonna, like, you know, go up every single driveway to find the sale, so I was just like, you know what, forget it. And I went home. But Yeah, like crazy. It was a weird thing. Like, I mean, they advertised in the paper, which is cool. That's how I saw it. But like, no signs. No signs on the roads. I mean, my GPS got me there, no problem. But you think you'd have like a sign, at least indicating the road, you know, where the garage sale was. And I would think each house would have a sign out, but they didn't do that. So it was kind of weird. I don't know. People don't always think about these things and just think like that, you know where the sales are and stuff. But anyway, so that's why, like, I mean, some people, you can do really well at yard sales, you can get a really good deal on stuff, but it's so hit or miss. So I like to go to things where, like, I know I'm gonna probably find something, like a rummage sale. I feel like I have a better shot of finding stuff, or, you know, a thrift store or an auction where you just know there's gonna be a lot more things. There's got to be something that you can find to sell, and to me it's more efficient time-wise. That's just the way I look at it. I'm just not a huge yard sale, garage sale person. If it's close by, you know, I'll go, but I'm not gonna like drive to these. I mean, I have a friend who like treks all over the place to go to these sales, and I guess he does really well with them. So, you know, some people really like them. Not my kind of thing, but I do like rummage sales, and I'm gonna go to one, and I'm gonna try to remember to film and to actually turn my camera on my phone instead of whatever the heck I did last time and didn't film. But so I will see you guys again soon. Hey guys, so I am out of the rummage sale now, and I made a mistake this morning. I thought the sale began at 9, and it actually began at 8. So I got here about, it was probably about like 20 to 9, and I saw cars leaving. I saw like a few cars leaving, and I'm like, you know, are they just dropping people off? What's going on here? Maybe they had some kind of meeting ahead of time. Nope, those were people who had actually gone to the sale on time and were now leaving. So I was late getting here, which kind of annoyed me, but I still got some good stuff, so I'm not going to complain. I spent $27 at the sale, so a little bit more expensive maybe than some of the other rummage sales I've been to recently, but honestly, I did really well, so I'm not going to complain. And I'll show you, I guess, what I picked up right now. I'm looking at a pretty scene. I'm just going to show it to you what I'm looking at, because I should have parked the other direction and then you could see this, but hang on. Yeah, so it's actually pretty out there with all the flowers blooming and the trees, but yeah, nice old church building. But yeah, so behind me is a dumpster, which is not as pretty, but I'm going to show you the stuff I got. So I did end up picking up quite a few of these craft kits, embroidery kits, cross stitch, what have you. I think they were 2 for $1 at this sale. I did not scan any of them, so I might scan them later and see if they can go on Amazon. Otherwise, I'll just list them on Etsy. But this one is a cross stitch kit, I believe. Yeah, counted cross stitch for a pretty country scene there. There's a lot of cross stitch stuff. Someone must have been a big cross stitcher, because there's like a lot of cross stitch fabric and stuff too. So this one is a just like a country themed bow decor thing. This one's more of a fall country themed bow decor thing. These are all cross stitch. Some more bows. This one's got a Christmas theme to it, and this one also has a Christmas theme, although I think it's a different Christmas theme. And there may be more in here, honestly. I got some fabric. This was just for myself because I was like, ah, that'd make a good like lining or backing for something. I think it's like 1.5 yards there. I think that was $1. I got a bunch of these. They're just you know, cross stitch fabric in different colors, and I figured I'm gonna just sell them as a lot. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do eBay or Etsy with those. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Is that right? Yeah, 6. So that was $3. Here's another cross stitch kit. This one's just a picture of sunflowers. Hang on, there's like people next to me and they're gonna be thinking I'm crazy because I'm talking to my phone and showing it and stuff. So hey, how you doing? Okay, what else? I got some cross stitch tubes of fabric. These were to go on Amazon. I scanned them. I mean, they're new. They had white ones that weren't going for as much money, but there was no one on this listing. I'll probably just send them in at like $9.99 and see if they sell. Like I said, I think I paid 50 cents a piece for these. Got a little new sealed Webkins thing also to go on Amazon. Not worth much, but paid like $1, I think, for it. Don't know how much I paid for this thing. It's new and sealed, a paper tear edger scallop thing for paper crafting. Sharpshooting remote control. It looks like a toy gun. It is actually some kind of remote control for the television. It's new and sealed. I'm going to send that off to Amazon. I think there was nobody on the listing, so I'm not sure what it's going to go for. Vintage tray. Nothing too exciting. A little tray. What's the brand? I've sold this brand before. Daher decorated ware, made in England. Got some recipe cards. These are current brand recipe cards with like kind of a patchworky type print on them. Probably not too old. Probably like 1990s if I was gonna guess. Those are to go on Etsy, by the way. And then I got some vintage. Yep, vintage Care Bears. These are from I think all of these are from the 1980s. Yeah. So they're not in perfect condition, but I looked these up and they're going for a decent amount on eBay. Probably I'll list them on Etsy because that's where I tend to do my vintage stuff. And, you know, toys and nostalgia items are pretty big on Etsy. So I got another bag. Hang on. I got this plastic bag. Okay. These are both new. They're kind of weird. They almost look like food, but they're a game. And they are sealed up. Look at that. So this one is Trivial Pursuit, totally 80s game tasters. This one is the game of Scattergories, and I looked these up. They're going for quite a bit on Amazon. Well, you know what? I looked this one up. I didn't even look this one up, but this one was going for almost $30 on Amazon. Okay, and this is a funny story. Not that funny, but so I picked this up. One of the first things I picked up, I guess, maybe not the first, but I picked it up pretty early on. This had a glass globe on it. It was loose, and It was like, you know, maybe yay big. It was white. And so I didn't want to put this in the bag because I didn't want to break it, okay? And I'm carrying it around, and I actually stopped to look at these games. And when I did that, you know, I was holding this, and I guess I kind of tilted it or whatever. Anyway, the glass globe fell off, smashed, and broke all over the ground, and I had to, you know, get someone to come over with a broom to sweep it up. And I felt really bad, and of course, this probably isn't as desirable without the glass globe, but I wasn't not going to buy it after I smashed the thing on the ground. So anyway, that's what happened. Not such a great morning, but I don't know, a little off today. So this is a Tonka Toys tugboat, and I probably would normally not buy something like this, but I was like, that's a little different. And it's Tonka, so it's a good brand. I looked it up on Amazon, or at least I tried to, and I couldn't find anything. So, I don't know. I found, like, other Tonka tugboat things, but not this. So, I'm going to have to do more research on it. I think it's dated 1995, so not super old, but not super new either. Could even sell it on Etsy if I wanted to, I guess. These are kind of weird. They're flip-flops. Do you guys remember wacky packages? These aren't that old, but these are Dr. Pooper. Dr. Pooper flip-flops, not Dr. Pepper. Yeah, they're new, never used. I'm probably going to list these on eBay. Those were going for about $20 with free shipping on eBay. Oh, and this is just for myself. It's a candle. But yeah, I wanted a round candle to go with the candle holder I had, and so picked one up. It smells nice. Okay, last bag of stuff here. This is vintage, I think it's vintage, contact paper with Mickey and Minnie on it. Now, what's funny is I was thinking I was going to pick up some contact paper. I was hoping that I might find some because I bought that current cards write on wipe off dry erase board thing at the sale the other day, and I was thinking what I could do, because the back had writing all over it, was put some contact paper on the back. Well, the only contact paper I have is very, it's like modern style kind of print, and it wouldn't really go with it. So it's like, well, if I find some like white contact paper or something really plain, and then I found this, which was Mickey and Minnie. I thought, oh, that'd be really cute with it because, you know, it's a kid thing, and these are cartoon characters. But I have to look this up because if it's worth money, I might just sell it as it is. I bought it for that, but then I was like, this might have some value because it's Disney, and you don't see Disney contact paper every day. I just sold something on eBay. So this is a vintage toy that I have no idea about. Antics was the brand. It's 1981 Matthew Fox. Matthew Fox, like the actor, but I don't think so. So yeah, just a cute little doggy. I didn't even look up this guy. I don't know why I picked him up, but he had tag on him, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna look him up, and I never did. So there. And then another one of these vintage, Care Bears. Almost to the bottom here. This was like one of the first things I picked up. This is a turkey, I guess it's like a planter, a little planter. It does have, I brought my reading glasses today, but I don't need it for this. Relpo is the brand on this. It was made in Japan. Anyway, so vintage turkey planter, perfect for Thanksgiving. I'll list him on Etsy. I got this. This is a mini cribbage set, and I do believe it's vintage. It comes with the instructions. Well, comes with a little gift tag, but that was, I guess it was originally a Christmas gift many years ago. And then it has a little cribbage board with, I think there are pegs. Yeah, there are like pegs inside. And then it has a set of cards with it too. And let me show you those. The cards are really pretty. I actually bought it. I didn't really know too much about the cribbage set, but I think I'll sell it as is. I was thinking, oh, if nothing else, the cards are worth money, but I think the whole thing's worth money, so. And finally, the last thing I picked up is, no, there's at least one more thing. Yes, I know. This is a Sony Dream Machine alarm clock. It does come in the original box. I know there's sometimes some value to these. I did not look it up at all, but I don't know what I paid for it. I think I paid $2 for this one with the yellow on it. Hang on. Yeah, I knew I got one more thing. He was hiding at the bottom of the bag. This is a Sony FM AM Walkman, vintage. It doesn't have anything with it as far as like earphones or anything, and it's not a tape player kind, it's just the radio one. but it is blue, which I thought was kind of cool. So I will probably sell this on eBay. Could probably sell it on Etsy too. I don't know. I'll have to see what it's going for and where the best place to list it is. But yeah, guys, that is everything that I picked up at this rummage sale. Spent $27. I'll follow up with you in some months and show you what actually sold from this haul. And it's a good reminder to like check the times when you're going to a rummage sale, which I had the ad like on my refrigerator for, you know, a couple weeks. And I guess I just didn't look too closely at it, but yeah. And it's also a good reminder that even if you don't get there first thing, you can still do pretty good, because I got there, what, like 40 minutes late, and I think I still did pretty nicely. So, you know, the first round of pickers had already come through, and they left a lot of good stuff behind. So, hey, I'm happy. But yeah, I'm going to head home and get some work done. But yeah, guys, that's my haul. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Happy selling, everyone.